Hello, everyone. My name is Sarathi, and I'm happy to meet you all. It is October, so I would be remiss if I didn't play any spooky games this month. And what's a spookier card game than Inscryption? I played this game last year from start to finish. That's on my channel and in the VOD section. But it's been long enough that I don't really remember too much of it, so I think this will be a fun little experience, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Let's get started.
Okay, time to figure out what's on this thing.
Waiting for it to load up. There it goes. Another challenger. It has been ages. Perhaps you have forgotten how this game is played. Allow me to remind you. Play the squirrel card. So we have 4 zones, and our opponent has 4 zones. Now play your stoat. So we have the S key to go back to our hand. We sacrifice the squirrel to play the stoat. Wolves require 2 sacrifices, you don't have enough. Ring the bell to end your turn and commence combat. So you do get to attack on the first turn. Since our opponent is unblocked, we get to attack directly, and we have 1 power. Your stoat dealt me 1 damage, I added it to the scale. You win if you tip my side all the way down. Like this. My turn. Your stoat stands in the way of my coyote. My coyote dealt 2 damage to your stoat. That means your stoat is 2 health less. If the creature's health reaches 0, it dies. It's your turn again. You may draw from your deck, or you may draw a squirrel. How dull. Play the squirrel. Now we contribute both of these. In order to play the wolf. Then we can ring the bell. Because you are learning, I will pass. Three damage dealt, 3 weights on the scale. Pass. You've won this match. They won't all be so easy. Let me recall your story. Oh, yes. You were lost deep in the forest. A single path revealed itself. 2 denizens of the forest approached you tentatively. The caustic adder. Damage from its poison is always lethal. The undying cat. Sacrificing the poor beast does not kill it. Only 1 may grace your deck. Another creature joins your caravan. So now we have the cat, which means that when we attack, or when we tribute the cat, it doesn't die, and we can continue to use it as tribute fodder as much as we want. Some of the creatures of the forest seem willing to follow you. You come across an abandoned sack. You found a squirrel and a bottle, break in case of emergency. And have a second. Another useful implement, I'll allow you to tip the scales with it. 3 is as much as you can carry. You were ambushed while crossing some rough terrain. You sacrificed me while I was sleeping. It was the right play. I get it. Maybe. You'll help me? Play along for now. Okay. You may now see my moves ahead of time. Okay, so I can see that he's going to play a wolf cub, which is a 1/1 that has... It'll grow into a more powerful form after one turn on the board. So this turns into a wolf, which is a 3/2. Okay. We have a boulder blocking the way, which is 5 health, but we also have 2 stumps that we have to attack through to hit him. So, start things off by playing the squirrel. And then we tribute the squirrel to summon the cat. Then we contribute the cat to summon the stoat. Alright, now we attack. The ambitious wolf cub, it ages swiftly. Alright. We draw the squirrel, play the squirrel, tribute both to summon the river snapper. Now we can attack. The wolf turns into a wolf. The bat flies over to attack directly. My bat flew over your cat. Okay, we need a new card. A wolf. Okay. We'll let this go for now. We're going to take 2 more damage, so we're down to 4. But now, we draw the No, because the bat is still a problem. What can we do here? This cat was placed in the wrong spot. Drat. I think I lose. Yeah, I lost. Use this as a learning opportunity, may be the only way to mitigate my disappointment. Get up from the table. Fetch me the candlestick from atop the barrel beside the door. Bring it here. Oh, over there. Okay. Now sit back down. Let me explain something to you. That was one of 2 mistakes you can make here. If you make another, I must sacrifice you. Now where were we? Ooh, that's not good. The young wolf cub or the sparrow? Okay, take the wolf cub. You were compelled to choose a worthy sacrifice, one that will be lost forever. It's going to be the cat. You select a host. Okay. The stoat is now given with the cat's immortality. It inscribes my canine cards with the airborne sigil, so they're all flying. He's completely insane. You see that, right? No care for the rules. Pathetic, really. Only keeps me around to watch me suffer. Okay, so the coyote has flying and the bat has flying. That's not good. Alright, so we play a squirrel. Summon the stoat and attack. Alright, we get to deal 1 damage so that we can heal something. That's 4 damage. Alright. We draw the squirrel, play the squirrel, tribute the squirrel and the stoat. The stoat comes back because it's the cat's soul. Now we can attack both. Alright, he's got a wolf cub there. Attack with everything. You're 1 damage away from winning. Alright, we deal a bunch of damage. Impressive. You may yet survive this ordeal. Knock on wood. Alright. The monstrous grizzly, the wolf, and the bullfrog. We already have wolves, and the grizzly's too expensive, so we'll take the bullfrog. But that's a little bit unlucky. There were better cards we could have gotten. Okay, let's go to the sigil again. Alright, we will put the bullfrog in here. And then we'll give the bullfrog's power to the river snapper. So now the river snapper can block flying with its 1/6 stats. Good. There's a way out for both of us. It's somewhere in this foul cabin. Be silent or I will tear you to shreds. Right, there's a grizzly coming for us. It's a 4/6. Okay. Summon the squirrel. Tribute the squirrel to summon the stoat. This spot, you sure? And then we attack. 1. Grizzly hits us for 4. Okay, we draw the squirrel. Play the squirrel. We turn into a wolf. We get another squirrel. Play the squirrel. Okay, tribute the stoat and the squirrel. Summon another wolf. Attack. And then we go lethal. That works. Okay, we can either go for a fire or the bag. I'll go for the fire. Okay, we can either get another cat or the bullfrog again. The stoat already has like the cat's immortality. We don't want too many of those. It makes it hard for us to build a board. So we'll go for the bullfrog. Okay, so we can give one of our units the fire, and that'll buff it. Now the stoat is a 2/3, which is huge. That's a big buff for us. Alright, we gotta deal with this boss. In the distance you could hear the clinking of metal on stone. A hobbled figure stood in your path. Tee-haw was the prospector. Okay, so the prospector turns my units into gold. Coyote is going to attack us next turn. The bullfrog does not attack back. I think we wait. Alright, he attacks us for 2. Our turn. We draw a squirrel. Now we play the squirrel. Tribute both summon the wolf. Take out his coyote. Now he's going to attack us again. It's quite a bit. Get another squirrel. Go into the bullfrog here. 3 and 2. Okay. The mule's the key. Okay. Dagnam, my mule. Alright, we did some damage, and we got some extra cards. Okay. We want to kill that coyote, I think. No. How much? What's the health total? We're low. Okay. We'll draw a squirrel for now. Well, we won't use it. We'll distribute the stoat to summon the porcupine. Ah, the mole intercepted our attack. Okay. Alright, one of his lights goes out. I hope you didn't think it would be that easy. Resets. There's gold in them cards. Turns all my cards into gold nuggets. Gold, I've struck gold. Alright, we draw a swirl. There's a bloodhound. Okay. You can't get blood from a stone. So... we don't have the wolf... oh, we do have the wolf cub. Okay, perfect. So we'll squirrel into the wolf cub to give us some damage. Get him. He's going to take out the... alright, he takes out that. Summon a squirrel. And then go into the sparrow. And we take him out. We fly over him. Allow me to light your candles once more. I won't be killing you quite yet. You're the first in a while to overcome a boss. As a reward, I will grant you an opportunity to select a rare card. Choose one carefully. Strange Larva. Urayuli. And the Gek. Okay. So, okay. So here's the thing. The Strange Larva advances one stage every round to become more and more powerful as time goes on. The Urayuli is a dangerous card to take in your deck because it's not a good card. You would never play this card. It costs 4 blood. But what happens is, in the second stage of the game, you have the chance to draft this card for the stats of your death card, which is why it's really good to take on your first adventure. And then the Gek is a 1/1, which you might think that's not very impressive, but it costs no blood. So this is basically like an extra squirrel, but it's a squirrel that can attack, and that's in your deck. We're going to take the Urayuli. I don't feel like we need any extra help winning this area. With the sound of the Prospector's pickaxe still ringing in your ears, you carried onwards. The rank smell of rotten mold permeated the humid air. Every step forward was answered by some nearby slip or slither. You trod cautiously into the wetlands. Good place to stop for the first video. Thank you all so much for coming out. This is Inscryption. My name is Sarafi, and I was thrilled to have all of you with me.